pollen like crazy.
But you know, notice too, quite a few young bees flying.
Yeah, there are.
A lot of young ones. And
Yeah.
look at, see how our carnolans, our workers are striped in gray? Look at that. Do it, Larry?
Yep.
Okay, we got our inspection today. What was our weight, John?
It was 74 pounds.
Did
so
we-
it's been holding pretty steady for the last 3.
Okay. Last week we went up. This week we're staying steady. So we're going to set this top box off on this other one here and get it out of our way so we can go through the bottom. We don't want to disturb too much here. You can see there's a lot of activity at the front porch. A lot of young bees flying around. So
Got it.
now look at here on the top bars, they're pretty dang gentle there. Jim's going to have a good trip here. So we'll take our strips off. And we'll pull our first outside frame. It looks like the one on the far side is the best one to take out, Jim. I think that was all honey the last time we were in here. So today it's important to count honey frames, okay?
Got some brood on this side.
Okay.
It's hatched out, but there's still a few cells.
All right, look at that.
Is she backfilling?
No.
They're not acting like
No.
there's any brood there, aren't they? Okay. Little smoke. See how they're drifting up? You're going to see that as fall wears on, they're going to come poking their heads up a lot more than they did when it was nice honey flow. A little bit more defensive.
Nice frame of bees.
More brood on this side.
So we got brood there. Hold it up there. Let's look for that queen. Okay, no sign there. Oh, that's a nice frame of brood. So we got a frame and a half of brood today on that. We had one little drone cell down below. Okay, so we're gonna look at this one. So we have brood. Now we want to be looking to see what we got for honey.
Got lots of brood on this side. Oh, and look at the pollen. Look at the pollen they're bringing in.
So that's an important thing to be looking at right now. She's laying good brood because she's getting good pollen in. Let's get a good picture of this side here also, Jim. Okay, we're getting a little hatch out here. So the important thing is if you sit in front of your hive for 10-15 minutes and you hardly see any pollen coming in, you better be thinking about putting a pollen patty on them, because no pollen, no brood, okay? So it's really important that you know what's happening in your area.
Good pollen. Got a hatch out coming up right there.
Okay, no sign of El Quino. So that's damn near 3.5 frames of brood. Boy, she's doing really nice. One thing, look, there's hardly any honey left in the corners of the frames.
Is she backfilling that one, Jim?
Let me check.
So when we look at that frame,
No.
we're kind of nervous about it because they haven't drawn it all the way out. But remember, it's in the bottom box, but you don't want a side like that going into winter, sitting there in the middle. We'll do something like move that frame later on to the outside if they don't draw it out. It looks like they pretty well stopped drawing out comb.
Yeah, they're done.
Ooh, there's good
We got
on this
brood
side.
here.
Yep, this side too.
Let's see, we got a queen. You know, I'm suspicious she's already popped upstairs.
Yeah.
Because we're not seeing a lot of larvae.
Which means we're going to push brood downstairs and bring.
Yeah,
Bring some of these
we know
empty
which
frames.
frame to bring up is
Yeah.
that weak one.
Yep.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 4.5 frames of brood. That's pretty good for going into fall. bet we got a little brood here,
Yeah.
and whoa, we got honey in the corners for the first time. Okay, significant amount. That's good. That's a great frame to have in your bottom box because the bees will hang longer in the bottom if you have a little honey down there. So, another frame of brood. Pretty much empty, isn't it?
Yeah, both sides.
Okay, but
Just
we got,
honey in the corners.
we got honey in the corners.
Not much, but
Yeah. Okay. So we got pretty much an empty frame there. So we got one. We didn't have brood in that one right there. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5 frames of brood. All right, let's take a look at the second box. Jim's gonna take a quick look here.
Look at the honey on that one. Wowzers.
both sides.
Nice.
Both sides.
Show me that other side, Jim.
Okay.
Okay.
That is a beautiful frame
So-
right there.
If we're counting honey frames, that's number 1, right?
Yep.
Okay.
That one's pretty empty.
Okay, so that empty frame there signifies I need to put a gallon of feed on this hive, so a gallon usually fills 1 frame. So we're looking at, we're gonna have to feed this hive. A little brood in there, isn't there?
Yeah, a little bit.
Is there any larvae in
No
there?
sign of the queen, huh?
Not yet.
So when you feed this, if we feed this, you'll see that they'll replace that brood with honey. So that gives us about 6 frames of brood. That's a little short of a half a frame of brood there. Remember, we've been pushing the brood down and she just keeps laying. Well, that kind of ruins our day there.
Yep.
Again, feeding this, she's going to fill that with honey. So we got at least 3 frames of that need syrup. So you're looking at a minimum of 3 gallons of syrup for this hive.
Ooh, well, that's a
there
good
you go.
brood frame. Wow.
Wow. Do we want to switch that out with one of the other ones downstairs?
Let me look at it. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of larvae here as
Oh,
well.
good. So she's laying. So-
Okay, so let's set that one out,
Yep.
and we're gonna rearrange the bottom a little
Yep.
bit. Okay. So right now, you don't want to have a brood frame, a big heavy brood frame like that up in this second box. It's going to keep pulling her up. So they'll fill that one in. I don't see
Is
anything.
she backfilling?
No,
Nope,
not yet.
honey.
Yeah.
So we've got about a frame of honey here, frame and a half of honey. That frame's got a lot of honey on it.
This is all honey.
Okay. All right.
It just hasn't been capped yet.
So you can kind of guess right now we've given up on looking for the queen. It's not important to see her as long as we see that she's performing, and we'll be fine, okay?
That's all honey.
Okay.
Bring it up. Let me see it.
Oh,
Look
nice.
at that. That is nice.
So we got about 3 frames of honey in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jim's got 1 frame of brood. We need to move downstairs. So
Smoke.
please. Pick take a frame there, Jim, that was,
Take that one that was
Kind of empty.
empty.
we're gonna have to take a frame out for,
I think it was this one.
we're gonna have to take a frame out for a feeder too.
Yep. We had 2 in here that were real light,
Right there.
so this is one of them.
And we're putting the
This
feeder up top, right?
Yep,
This is all brood.
yep. Put that right next to it. So what's our outside frame out here, Larry, that's sitting there?
It's got a little brood.
Yeah, a
on
little
it.
bit of brood on it.
And honey too.
Yeah.
Yeah, on the corners, yes.
So that's a good one to put downstairs. Do we have one upstairs we can pull for the feeder?
Yeah.
Second, yes.
That's good brood.
That's good brood. We're gonna put this one.
Yep, put that one right next to it. It's got about a half a frame of brood on it. The rocket just arrived.
Okay.
All right, so we got our situation there. So we had about 6.5 frames of brood. And now we got to arrange this one. We got to pull one out.
It's either that or.
That's got some brood on it. That one's got brood on it.
Oh yeah.
Okay, even if it's got honey on it, we're okay
Try to.
because we'll put it back in.
That's brood.
A little brood on that one.
What's this outside one over here? Is that
That
honey?
one's all.
This one's all honey,
Honey.
front and back.
So the second one in, Jim, from the outside. What's that look like?
Brood.
It's got brood.
Yeah.
All right. So, what we are going to do here is, Larry, we're holding a frame there with half honey. We're going to pull that out. That frame will go back in the top box when we're done feeding. Okay? So, you want to shake those bees when we set it on
Yeah,
top
we'll
of the
get
other
it
one. So that's all honey. And the feeder's right here. Sure, you better get out of Jim's hot way. So we're gonna squeeze things over, shake these. We gotta shake.
No,
those
that
bees
one's getting
off.
shook. We're putting a feeder in.
Yeah, I'm gonna shake these bees in.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
You want me to find the brush or?
Fix. This time of year.
Okay.
We'll do that a little bit later.
So we got everything set to feed, and we know now we probably need to feed this hive 5 to 6 gallons of honey or syrup. Because remember, part of the syrup you're going to feed is going to go into their internal consumption. This girl's got quite a bit of brood, and they're going to continue using quite a bit of honey. So next inspection, we'll feed this thing and continue feeding it, but we'll probably feed her twice a week as soon as she empties the syrup, okay? So we'll be watching. The first thing you do is feed them, then just peel the cover back and look 2 days later and see if the syrup is gone. If it's gone, feed them again. Who brought their pin? I got one.
So total frames.
Total frames of brood was
6.5.
We have about, what do you guess?
6.5. That's what we
Well,
count.
how many frames of bees you want to
Bees,
say?
Oh.
15.
15, I think is right.
We had 6 frames of bees.
6.5.
Bees. So put a bee. Put a bee.
And honey, we had 3.
3 good frames. Okay. All right.
The temperature is going to be up in the hundreds next week, folks. Make sure you are feeding.
Now look at the front porch right now. Look at that pollen coming in. I mean, just about every other bee is sitting on the front porch, not going in, just sitting there with their pollen all over them.
Winter bees.
Wow.